Made it to jamdadpodcast episode number 19, recording late at night, deep in the heart of the Midwest. My name's Dave.
I'm Will.
And I'm Eric.
And we celebrated the magic of Hollywood last weekend with the Golden Globes. Hit me!
Well, I'm having deja vu. That went very well.
I hope so. Intro. I hope so. What do you like so much about these past... We had to redo it, but what do you like about these past two?
These past two?
No, yeah, the past... Well, this one and then the one we had to redo. You said you liked them.
No, it was just you were very chipper and right on top of it. And
oh, okay. We got the timing together.
Hi. Will's wife is here.
Yeah. We are recording
She's
right
going to go take the dog poop.
The dog started viciously barking in my face. Oh, now he doesn't want to leave.
Ooh. He's snapping.
He's, yeah.
It's a big German Shepherd. How much does he weigh?
128 pounds. I think he was 130 last time.
He's a big boy.
Go on.
What a doofus.
Yeah. He's the nicest dog in the world, except for when you, I don't know, touch
Except when he has to poop and he doesn't want to.
Yep, bye, Mel.
Bye, Mel.
Love you. Thank you. Anyways, Golden Globes. I didn't watch.
Nobody watched.
Yeah. Oh, the dog's back.
I had something pop up in the news cycle on Monday morning, so that...
Oh, all right.
He likes me.
Eric's gone. We can talk about watches now.
Yeah, sure. So the watches of the Golden Globes. The most interesting part, because I don't know what movies are around anymore. Who keeps track of that?
Between my watch... I can't open my phone right now. Come on. My finger was just slightly damp, and it was.
You mentioned at least one movie. You're more on top of the movies than.
Oh yeah, I think I don't even know if it won an award. I'm assuming it did. Was the second Dune? I think came out this last year.
Okay.
And that had Timothée Chalamet in it, and he is let me pull it up.
Who's the director for those Dune movies, like the past couple?
Yeah, you got me.
Because he's on board for the next Bond, I think.
I did hear that. I googled,
and I guess that's a positive thing. I haven't watched Dune yet. Maybe I'll have.
Well, so funny. So Teddy Baldassor, I've mentioned him a couple times on here. Mm-hmm. He has a list of the watches that were worn at the Golden Globes. So I'll go over a slight recap here. If my phone allows it. There we go.
I'm just happy that we're prepared.
Yeah. Well, I had it up, and then my finger was wet, and it wasn't clicking on
We're starting with a topic, and that's something for us.
Why are your fingers wet, Will?
For my drink.
Oh, okay.
We're not on the drinks yet. Just calm down.
See,
anyways,
I'm segueing without even trying.
Good old Leonardo DiCaprio was wearing a Rolex Daytona Le Mans, which I'm sure was beautiful.
That's
there's a picture floating around the internet of him sitting next to Sean Penn, and Sean Penn sitting there smoking a cigarette, and everybody was kind of like, "Oh, he's smoking inside," kind of crap.
What, at the Golden Globes?
Golden Globes, he was smoking a cigarette while sitting at their table. I know Leo smokes. I call him Leo because we're like BFFs.
Yeah.
And
I'm surprised he talks to you because you're over 25.
Yeah, no, I'm not friends with Leo. I am friends with Leo.
As a former cigarette smoker and a current cigar smoker, I was alarmed today at how sensitive I am to the smell of stale cigarette smoke. I had a P-base.
Awful.
Yeah, I have a P-base in for repair in my shop right now, and it's some old guy that, the knobs are all screwed up or something. I'm going to have to rewire it. But I open this thing up, and it reeks. It's got the cigarette burn on the headstock, like you've been keeping cigarettes up there, and the thing reeked like stale cigarettes. It smelled like a bar floor or something.
So he smokes in his home.
As they used to smell. They don't smell like that anymore.
What?
Bar floors don't smell
well,
like
sure,
that
okay,
anymore.
yeah, but as a,
they still
whatever.
smell like bad decisions.
So, I'm handling this thing, and then I walk away from it. I just showered, and I'm like, getting my stuff together for the day. And I get in the car, and I'm still smelling this. Like, is it in my nose? And I'm drinking my coffee and stuff, and it's on my hands.
Yeah.
it had gotten on my hands from this base, and I had to go wash. It was just disgusting.
It's so weird. We are all former cigarette smokers, but like I don't know. It was weird because for a long time I really hated the smell of being around somebody that smoked.
Yeah.
Now, like cigars are different, and I don't know. Well, if it's a crappy cigar, they don't smell good. But
Yeah. But even like on my smoking jacket that I have at home, I have this like winter coat that I wear.
yeah,
It has a spice to the smell somehow. I don't know
Yeah,
if that makes
it's
sense.
different.
It's not stale.
but my aunt still smokes, and I
And I
go
wash
over
it
there,
too.
and it's just kind of like it doesn't bother me, and it's only one person. It's not like you're sitting in a smoky bar type atmosphere.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, no, I can't do this anymore. Just don't worry about me. If it's floats in my face, I'm not that upset about it. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
enjoying
we
it
at my
slightly.
in-laws, and they smoke in the garage, like at family get-togethers and
Yeah.
stuff, and all the brothers-in-law. Well, one of the brothers-in-law smokes, and so I'll stand out there with them, just kind of hanging out. But it's this hot boxed garage.
Yeah.
These
That's what we-
Marv
so, like,
Reds
what
in
we
there.
used to
What
do.
we used to do.
Do
Yeah.
they even crack the door?
Not when it's cold.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, and your
Anyways,
eyes just start
Sean
burning.
Penn was smoking
There we
a
go.
cigarette during the
Well, good for him.
yeah, and nobody cared. Well, people cared on the internet, but nobody cared that was around him. I'm assuming it's Sean Penn. Anyways, Leo was wearing the Rolex Daytona Le Mans, which I'm sure looked beautiful on his
Yeah, I'm
wrist.
sure it's. Do you think it was given to him to wear, or do you think he owns it?
For this, I'm assuming it was given to him.
Yeah, I'm
So
guessing.
all these women
most-
will wear like a Cartier bracelet or something, and it's like an ad for Cartier.
Most of
product
them are
placement.
ambassadors. Like almost everybody that's wearing anything new is almost given to them to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most of the time, if it's not probably ridiculous, they probably are just given to them because they're ambassadors.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it'll be like new models, things they want to pitch to a lot of the times.
Right.
Timothy Chalamet was wearing a Jurgensen UJ2, which
I'm not even familiar with that. What is that?
I am not 100% sure. The Jurgensen watches are pretty nice looking. They're like a white dial, clean, kind of like an IWC type looking watch,
Oh, okay.
like a Portuguese.
IWCs are so they're so nice.
That's what I'm thinking.
Jurgensen.
Michael B. Jordan was wearing a Patek Philippe Hourglass, which I actually do not know what that looks like.
The basketball player?
Yes. This is. I've seen him quite a bit recently in the news because he got jacked. He got jacked for the Marvel movie.
Black
Kumail
Panther?
Nanjiani. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's the Indian guy from Eternals.
Okay.
And he got ripped for either that movie or another movie, and he's a stand-up comedian too. So
Oh,
The
yes,
ripped
yep.
Indian guy I'm thinking
Yeah.
of? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, he's pretty funny. He actually did like a whole skit like with like a Starbucks thing or like a coffee shop barista type thing. It was kind of funny. Anyways, like a lot of his stand-up was ripping on like being insecure about his body because being a weak Indian or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well,
I
he
don't
started
know.
out kind of doughy, didn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he on something?
Yeah, and he got built. I think he built his muscles for the Eternals movie, and then he just kept it up.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just gonna prove to everybody that I'm like not this.
Yeah. That I
Dope-
can take
dope boy.
TRT and roids. And,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, whatever they give you in Hollywood. Anyways,
It's just chicken and broccoli, that's all.
he was wearing a Vacheron Constantine Overseas Perpetual Calendar Ultra Thin, which that is a mouthful, and I'm sure it costs a lot of money. Dwayne The Rock Johnson was wearing a Chopard.
What is that? I can't picture him in anything nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
I picture him in something gaudy. He might as well wear an Invicta or something.
Yeah, exactly.
The size
Like
of
one
a
of
dinner
those like
plate.
48 millimeter
Yeah.
Invicta watches. That would be perfect for The Rock. I do not know. It's an Alpine Eagle Frozen Summit. That's got a name to it too. Kevin O'Leary, he was there. I suppose he'd probably be at the Golden Globes because of Shark Tank.
Oh,
Kevin O'Leary's
yeah.
yeah.
He
He was the guy I was making fun of earlier about always he wears two
Oh,
watches
yes.
every single day
Yeah.
of his life. He does wear a Fitbit or a fitness watch
Mm-hmm.
for being probably in his, I would say, 70s.
Sure.
At least he's trying to stay somewhat healthy if he's wearing a Fitbit, which is good for him.
70's the new 60.
But he's also a billionaire, so like on his other wrist can be whatever.
Yeah.
He does travel a lot with Hamiltons, which is cool because they're
Hamilton fans.
sub $2,000 watches, sub $1,000 watches for a lot of them. You're not getting into their divers or whatever. Anyways, he was wearing oh my god, I don't even know what the FP Jorn, sorry, asymmetric and FP Jorn chronometer a resonance. So it was an Cartier and an FP Jorn. It was a collab.
Oh, jeez.
That sounds like a billionaire's watch right there.
Yeah. Half the fun of this is practicing the pronunciations.
Yeah. So like I was kind of just saying it's Cartier asymmetrique and FP Jorn chronometre et resonance. French. I don't speak French, so I probably butchered the crap out of that.
You sound like an American ordering off of a menu. That's what you sound like.
Right.
Exactly. Will Arnett and Jason Bateman also wore Rolex Daytonas.
Okay.
Deep
So they
sea
were handing
yellow
those
gold.
out, huh?
Yeah. Well, these were yellow gold. As soon as you get into, I guess, more precious metals, if you will, the watches like a Rolex Daytona is like a $20,000 watch.
Mid 5 figures at least, right?
Yeah, you're starting to bump up there quite a bit. Cole Walliser.
I don't even like the look of yellow gold on most.
No, I don't even like rose gold. It's not.
Yeah,
It's gold.
rose gold is even more niche and I think kind of dated looking. And
There is some things that, with both, there's some things that are okay.
I don't like it for men's things.
I'm not a gold. The only thing I think men should wear that is gold is either their wedding band, a simple gold.
I've got mine that's
band.
gold, and if I had it to do over again, I'd probably get something else.
Sure, but I think that's acceptable, and if you're Italian, a gold necklace.
Yeah, well, you kind of if you're Italian, all this stuff.
I
flies.
generally think
Anchor chain,
gold just
whatever.
looks gaudy.
Yeah,
it is. That
does.
I do too. There's white gold though, so you can get white gold and
guess black guys look
silver,
pretty good
anything
at it.
looks great.
yeah. I don't know. Do you know who Cole Walliser is?
Nope.
That sounds familiar.
I'm sure he's one of the newer up and comings or whatever. He was wearing an AP Royal Oak perpetual calendar in white ceramic.
Oh,
so that I'm assuming the watch was white ceramic, or
the watch itself.
The watch itself, unless it was the dial.
It had to have been the dial.
Yeah, well,
Royal Oak. I mean, that's brushed stainless or something. Or
it can be probably anything. But
Yeah.
I'm assuming the dial was white ceramic on that. I should look it up.
which is cool. That'd be a really cool look.
Yeah, I mean the Royal Oak is what I think that came out in the '60s, so it's pretty.
Probably right. Yeah, maybe.
I think it was '60s.
Cole Walliser is he's famous for music videos.
Oh,
There's a lot of
yeah,
pop
it's the
stuff. Miley
Golden
Cyrus,
Globes.
Pink, Katy Perry.
Jennifer Lawrence was wearing a vintage Longines, which who knows what that is.
J-Law.
Yeah. So she was not an ambassador or anything that night if she was wearing
Well,
a vintage
I think it's
Longines.
cool that she has a vintage Longines.
I would give her more props for that, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, even though she hates half of America. And
you.
Jeremy Allen White was wearing a Louis Vuitton tambour, which I would not wear a
No,
Louis Vuitton
if
to anything.
you don't have, because Louis Vuitton has no horological.
No,
heritage
I
to
think
them.
somebody
I mean,
else makes
that's-
their watches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So all this crap you see with like
Why is
Versace watches and Louis Vuitton, it's
Why
garbage.
it's even on this list is beyond me at that point in time, unless it's a $50,000 watch for absolutely no reason, which it probably is. George Clooney, which is
he's got something good, I bet.
no, actually he doesn't. I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised because the whole reason why we're bringing up this list is because I thought one of them was wearing something, which I'll get to the end of this. But George Clooney was wearing a Mega Seamaster Aquaterra turquoise. I mean,
don't
well,
mind
it's a
that at
beautiful
all.
watch, but it's
I don't mind that at all.
I don't know. The turquoise is probably the dial.
Yep. Aquaterra.
I mean,
so
it's
this is without
like-
the bezel. It's
Yeah, it's probably $3,000 to $5,000 watch.
Yeah.
Other than the turquoise,
I like
which
that. That for him,
yeah.
that's like an everyman watch.
Yeah. Vince Gilligan, don't know, Royal Daytona. Paul Mescal, Cartier, Tortue Paris. Matthew Rice was wearing a Hublot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Glenn Powell was wearing a Aquaterra Moonshine Gold. Which
I hear Glenn Powell, and the image that comes to mind is Colin Powell.
Glenn Powell, I talked about
the
him.
only-
He was in
all-
the new Twisters. He
All
was
I
in the new
think
Running
about
Man.
with Glenn Powell is
New Mr. Dreamy.
no, what's a TV show that he's on?
Chad Powers.
Chad Powers, because
Yeah.
Elijah's friend always calls me Chad Powers because of my hair.
Yeah. And I just found out that he was Omega ambassador because I was looking up why we talked about all of these watches for the first 10 minutes of this podcast.
It was interesting.
15
Aside
minutes
from
of
it being
the podcast.
interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, we talk about watches. Was the new Omega Speedmaster Reverse Panda. That is the hit of, like, I roll through Instagram right now, and every other post is that.
Well, that's your algorithm.
Have they not done a reverse
Yeah.
panda before? I can't believe they hadn't.
No, I don't even think they've done a regular Panda. They've done similar things, like if you look at any of their,
Pretend
niche.
that I don't know what you're talking about. What does panda mean?
So a Panda watch, a Panda thing started, I think it started with Rolex. Daytona.
Could have been.
It Rolex Daytona, Seiko. Who was the original chronometer?
Oh, Breitling would do these.
Breitling would, yeah, their Navi timers, or chronographs in general, I should say.
Yeah. Okay, so we're looking at. Okay. Chronograph watches. See all the little. All right, you've got the main dial.
got-
Yeah,
and all
you
the
got
like,
your these
sub
guys.
dials.
No, and then
No,
you get
no,
all
no.
the little sub dials on the.
Okay.
We'll
on
get
the
to
dial.
that.
We'll
Aaron,
get to that.
So notice that they're contrasting colors, right? You have a, in this case, a silver
Oh, yes.
dial, and then the like panda eyes.
Oh, I see.
So with
Little panda.
is that are you showing them Daytona?
These are Daytonas. Yeah.
Yeah. So the regular Panda, I think they just have a black ring around the dial, don't they? They're not the dials
Right.
themselves aren't black.
That's right. Yeah.
So if
We do have
those are
black
called
dials on this one,
pandas, yeah, so that would be a reverse
Yeah.
Panda. But yet not the same as the. It's weird because they have the rings around them, which would be like pandas.
Mhm.
But then they're calling the Speedmaster a reverse Panda because the subdials are white and the dial's black, which looks like what you just showed me, correct?
Yeah. I just found a Seiko Prospex white panda.
Yeah. So also
$650
Seiko,
on eBay.
yeah.
Not bad.
So Seiko just came out with a reverse Panda chronograph as well, and it's their. I don't think it's their Prospex line. It's their sub $400 line. So I don't know.
Is it a 5? Like
It's not a
Seiko
5. I did not look
What
this
do they
up.
have between Prospex and 5?
I randomly just saw a video on it today by the
saving
Urban
this.
Gentry, who's out of the UK.
He's great.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TVB or whatever. TBV.
Yeah, the TUB, the Urban Gent. TUG.
No, his TBG. Yeah, his name though.
Yeah.
He abbreviates his name because it's some crazy Italian
weird thing. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
He's great though.
Yeah, I like him. Well, we were talking about
TGB.
I joked around about you about the douchiness of some of the gentlemen YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of we talk about things, but we are not like,
Oh, we don't come off like douchebags at all.
oh, we do.
With
To a
regard to
point.
that, it doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. We can point out other douches.
Yeah. Well, we talk about stuff. We enjoy things. We do whatever. We obviously say we can or can't afford certain things.
We have good taste, and
Yeah.
frankly, what's the point of being a douchey snob if you don't have good taste?
Perfect. And well, anyways, yeah, it was just some YouTube figures just like it's kind of like they're hitting above their pay grade when they're talking about things or however you want to
Yeah.
say it. Like
You're a little out of your depth.
you're talking
with the-
billionaire tone and you're making under sub 100,000 type whatever content.
Sure.
I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird. Anyways, I was watching him today, and he was talking about the new Seiko, and I was looking it up and got distracted.
Okay. The new Seiko Panda.
Yeah, I think it was a reverse Panda. I thought. Somebody talk while I'm talking.
So,
right, I think this is it.
The one I'm looking at. Okay.
Yeah.
That looks a lot like, and it's not a Prospex.
I don't think so. It's just a Seiko chronograph. Let me check the price on here. It does not say Prospex.
Okay.
And these are in ruples. So
good.
I have no clue what the price tag is on that at all.
I found Eric's next watch.
Is it sub $20?
Does it have penis dials?
Close. I'm pretty close.
Let me see.
It's the Kama Sutra of watches.
This might be it.
That's like
It's $427.
That's like the
10.5.
Biff Tannen's t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's 10.5. That was like the Biff Tannen's t-shirt, Will.
Yeah.
Anyways, they dropped a new chronograph too that I think looks very much like the new Omega that dropped.
Yeah.
So,
And see,
If
we
you
were
don't-
just talking about how I didn't want for anything new anymore, and I don't have a chronograph, so
you don't have a chronograph. It is quartz for $400.
That's fine.
It's going to
It's
be
fine.
quartz. No, there's absolutely
No.
nothing wrong with quartz.
yeah, no,
There's a reason why the
especially
quartz
in a chrono.
There's a reason why the quartz crisis happened.
Yeah,
Um,
especially in a chrono. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so much going on there that
I had
maintain an automatic.
I can't remember what I sold it for. What I was trying to buy. I think it was for my Speedmaster. I had a I had a chronograph. It was it a Seiko? I don't think it was Seiko. I think it was a Casio. What's the one with the solar or the
Citizen or something.
Citizen? It was a
Was
Citizen.
it? Yeah,
Citizen
like a
Echo Drive.
Eco Drive or
Echo
whatever?
Drive. Yeah. I had a Citizen Echo Drive. I sold in Drive to get my Speedmaster. I sold off.
That was a good trade up.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't only that. I bought a Hamilton, like a 1980s Hamilton field watch, military issued, restored that, and sold that for a good chunk of change on top of,
Cool.
I made things to make my Speedmaster happen.
Yeah.
I sold a lot of stuff on eBay, and I'm happy I did it all. And I don't think I'll get rid of it ever. It was kind of a
Keep
good
it.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it.
I have new hopes and drives, and we'll continue this. Anyways, the Golden Globes. Nobody knows who won anything. The watches were the
No,
thing.
couldn't name a movie. Couldn't name an actor.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I was just showing Dave a video of a 32-inch subwoofer that some Asian lady was
Yeah.
towing.
It was
Oh.
real good input.
Yep.
So Eric,
I just checked out.
yeah. Well, I'm checking you back in right now. What watch are you wearing?
I am wearing.
This thing is
It looks a
beautiful,
lot
Dave.
nicer than it is.
Well, it looks nicer from like a glance once you
Yes.
inspect it. You have to have Dave explain this watch.
Okay.
Just give it to Dave and have him look it over and tell me all the weird oddities of it.
It's got Luigi
Okay,
from
it's
the
got
original
Luigi.
NES.
It's got a non-functional bezel.
What and the numbers on the bezel?
The numbers are like a GMT.
No, they're like a
or no, are
diver.
they the seconds?
No, they're the seconds.
The seconds are on the bezel,
Yeah.
which doesn't strike me as very useful at all. Or do we have
There's no.
non-functioning pushers?
Yep. So it's
We've
got
got-
pushers on it, but they don't work.
Right. Yeah, they don't go anywhere. It's not running.
And the strap.
And
What does the strap remind
the
you of?
strap reminds me of. It almost reminds me of the rubber strap that came on my Seiko originally.
Yeah, well, it's actually
It's supple.
It's more of an oyster bracelet, but it's a rubber strap.
It is.
And actually,
Oyster
the
bracelet. Ew.
the ends on both of them, like especially where the clasp is mimicking a Rolex clasp. So
oh my God, it is.
yeah,
I see this.
So it took like all these
Wow.
awesome characteristics and mixed them into one bastardization.
Yeah, on paper, this is probably awesome, but in execution, it leaves a lot.
I have
to
to
be
get
desired.
I have to get a picture tonight. We've been failing at that.
Okay.
It's got a Japan movement.
That's what I said, and it's probably Seiko
Well, it's
movement.
put out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's licensed by Nintendo.
That would
Yeah,
make
sure.
sense. Yeah, I guess you
so
could
it'd be
compare the
Japan.
two.
This is from 2018.
Yeah. It's really not a bad looking watch from a distance.
No, yeah. If
Like
you just
across the room.
if you just kind of flashed it and then
Yeah.
put it back under your collar or your cuff.
It was on the desk as I was walking out the house. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna grab that because
And I'm
I feel
happy
like
you
walking
did
upstairs.
because it honestly is not a bad looking watch. I mean, it'd be better if it was running, but it's not a bad looking watch.
Yeah, sorry, my tools are not at my house.
You can take them home. I needed them to open Dave's watch, and I haven't gone past there yet. I still need to look at. If you want to take it home for a little bit and wear it or whatever, that's fine.
No. I mean,
I just the work
got
that
stuff
needs
to
to be
wear.
done to it. I just kind of I've been putting it off.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. Well, I'm getting what I paid for. So
yeah. Dave,
I'm wearing the stupid Fitbit again because I've
Again.
just walked out of the door absent-mindedly, and my heart rate right now is 85. And
See-
somehow I had about 100 more steps since I've been sitting here.
that is weird.
13,946 steps.
Just your heavy breathing.
Yeah, I don't trust your pedometer on that thing anymore.
No.
I wanted to touch on this last week because you were wearing it, and we didn't get there because we went off on a tangent or didn't go off on a tangent.
Oh, we
Anyways.
just jumped topics.
I wore a smartwatch for a little bit, and I hated it. I hated, for one, my phone going off on my wrist constantly because
Yeah.
I sit at a computer all day long, and I get enough notifications that way.
Does your whole desk blow up when you get a text or something, and it's like your phone
well,
and your wrist, and then
your phone
your
would go off,
computer
your
is
wrist would
going
go off, and I mean, I leave. I work from home, and I have my work on two screens, and then I have a personal computer on one screen where I talk to my wife or you guys throughout the day. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying this just because somebody from my work might listen in, but it's so hard to do anything on there but respond to. I might play music on it or send a message to you guys or my wife.
Yeah.
It's basically my phone, but I just don't have to pull my phone out of my pocket to do whatever. And I also have anxiety, so when I had the heart rate monitor on there,
oh god,
it would freak out and
you
like
see that thing climbing.
yeah,
and
yeah, it would create
you freak
more
out more.
anxiety from me. Yeah, so like I do not want anything with a heart rate monitor on it ever again in my life. And
yeah,
and I wouldn't say my health was terrible, but I would have anxiety because of my health. So like, long story short, not to get too personal, but there was a lot of heart attacks and people dying all within a short amount of period of time, and it created a lot of anxiety in my head.
sure.
And having
Go
that
down the
on
vicious
my
cycle. And
and having that on my wrist was not doing me any favors. So I'd rather not ever have it again.
There's something to. I mean, for my application, I pretty much I work out with it, and then it counts my steps. I guess if I happen to leave it on all day, and then it tracks my sleep, which I'm not sure I'm crazy about, but
Yeah, well, if it's telling you your sleep's bad, you should.
well,
Because I would do that
whoop-de-doo.
too.
Now,
You can say you can do that with your phone too. It'll record you sleeping all night long.
yeah.
And I did that a few times.
And as your sleep cycles, and you're
And-
like you were awake for like 5 minutes
Yeah.
at 3 a.m.
Well, and I have
It actually
I have
tracks
a
like
sleep,
REM also, right?
Yeah.
It does. Those do. They'll, because it measures your heart rate. It can tell if you're, having a REM cycle.
Yeah. It has my
Which is great,
my blood
but-
oxygen level too. It's somehow.
Yeah, that stuff's not
Who
that
knows
accurate
how-
and
yeah,
that kind
who
of thing. Even your like some of them do blood pressure.
VO max, is that what it? Not
Yeah.
not really. But, I don't know.
They aren't that accurate. And the people that are like me, where I was like on the borderline, or I would have anxiety episodes, it would all of a sudden, because it would track your EKG.
Oh
And
yeah.
all of a sudden, my EKG would be kind of funky.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, now I'm thinking that something's wrong with my heart. And I had Mel rush me to the hospital one time because I was wearing my smartwatch and it freaked out.
Yeah.
And it was just because I was having a panic episode.
Maybe they're not for you.
Yeah, no, they are definitely not for me. I shouldn't say that. As I said, at that point in time, I wasn't working out. I was mowing the lawn or something like that, and I was trying to pump through my anxiety mowing my lawn, and then all of a sudden I looked at my smartwatch and
It's like, hey,
Yeah.
you're dying.
yeah, well, I mean, you're
Yeah.
I was mowing up and down a hill. My heart rate was at 120 or 130.
Okay.
Because I was
Yeah.
exercising, do whatever.
Yeah.
Well, at that point in time, your EKG doesn't read right on a watch on your wrist, and it wasn't reading properly, and I started hyperventilating because of it. And I'm
Yeah.
just I lived 3 blocks from the hospital at the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, take me there.
There is
And we
something.
just sat in the parking lot. I calmed down, and I'm sorry to cut you off there, but
no.
and I'm like, okay, take me back home. It was just stupid.
Yeah, there is something to really detrimental to being constantly aware of all your
Yes.
vitals and stuff. It's like if I went to get a cancer screening every week. How many false positives would I get? And
Yeah.
how many?
Yeah.
What a wreck would I be?
Like, was that Spec there last week?
yeah.
Well, I think that how, and it's probably negating medical whatever at some point in time where they're not going to make money. If you were to go get a MRI once a year, or
nonsense.
every 3 years or something weird like that, where you scan your body. I mean, they basically scan your heart.
They do the whole health. You can go and they'll
You
give you a
can.
scan for this stuff, so you can
And
be
you
the
can pay for it.
hypochondriac.
You
Do
can
a
pay
full
for it.
body scan.
Yeah.
You can pay for it out of your pocket.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But it would check for tumors. It would check for heart blockages. It would check for blood clots. I mean, so you could go and you could pay for an MRI and get this done every year. It's $1,000, I
Yeah.
think.
yeah.
Or your health insurance that you pay for could do that once a year and prevent you spending $30,000 on hospital bills after having a heart attack or a blood clot or diabetes. I mean, diabetes.
Yeah.
They could, I guess, check if your diabetes cuts off blood flow. It narrows your blood vessels. I mean, they could
But
check for that. Maybe,
What
but
damage would
an MRI every year?
an MRI? Because that's
Yeah.
50 X-rays or something.
Well, sure. Yeah.
It is.
Never mind just the mental stress you would go through having a generalized test.
Yes.
That you're just going to make yourself a wreck.
Yeah.
Mentally.
I could have a heart
You
attack
would.
in 10 minutes, but I'm living pretty blissful at the moment, not knowing that.
I can see the sweat rolling down your forehead right now. I see you grabbing for your left shoulder. No. Well, that was fun. That's funny too, because my anxiety would causes stomach issues because it's your
Stomach and knots.
well, yeah. I mean, they're connected. Your whatever. And what's
time I
that?
get
What's that?
nervous, I
The
poop.
vagus nerve.
Oh, sure.
It's
All
kind of
right.
all
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
connected.
That's right.
And stomach issues causes your left shoulder to feel weird.
Oh,
It's all freaking connected
Yeah.
in weird ways,
right.
and
And any one thing could be a symptom of anything else.
yeah,
at that
exactly.
point,
So it's
and
just whatever.
yeah.
So I do not wear a smartwatch mainly because I just want to know I'm not or just die peacefully one day,
Right.
Yeah.
instead of worrying about it every other day of my life.
Well, I like taking it off. I mean, I do walk the dog with it and stuff, but of course I wear other watches.
Yeah.
But
Well,
to leave the house without your phone or a watch on, like a smartwatch, it's a weird thing. But then after about 10 minutes, you're just at peace.
Yeah, it was.
And you realize you hadn't missed anything when you come back.
The other day, I was running late to get Lily. I meet my daycare person. She only watches Lily for the most part. And I meet her someplace and she takes her back to her house. I was running like 2 or 3 minutes late. I messaged her and I was like, hey, I'm running a couple minutes late than normal. No response. And I get to her meeting point and she's not there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, we normally meet between 8:15 and 8:20. And I got there at like 8:20, 8:21. She's not there. She's normally there between 8:15 and 8:18. I wait 5 minutes, not there. Call her on the phone again, message her. Not seeing anything, not doing whatever. And I'm like, I'm starting to freak out.
Yeah.
Like something happened to her. She got in an accident. She had a medical scare not too long ago where I didn't know if something like that maybe it happened that morning. So I start driving towards her house.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure this out one way or the other. And I get a call from her like halfway there. She forgot her phone at home. And because she forgot her phone at home, she didn't sit there and wait because she didn't know if something happened to us too. So she wanted to get to her phone. Oddly enough, when I went to go pick my child up from her house that day, I forgot my phone at home. And I normally never do. And then it's like you kind of sit there paranoid, like, what if my wife is my wife going to call me? Is this like I talked to
There's an emergency happening right now and I'm not in the loop and
I talked to my grandpa like during that time and he's pretty old and whatever and I'm like, am I going to miss something? Yeah, I get home. I get home that like I don't even think I had an email.
No messages, no emails.
Not even a spam email. It just was whatever.
Yeah, well, we've been conditioned to think we're the center of the universe, and I'm looking at my phone right now, I've gotten 0 messages.
Yeah.
We are the center because...
So anyway, what watch are you wearing, Will?
Yeah.
Dave doesn't want to talk flat Earth.
I've been trying to get you off of this.
What did I...
Dave's trying to get me off.
I saw something earlier
You're not
today
trying
that
hard
had
enough.
a flat Earth thing in the background, but it was like politically based, so I don't think I sent it.
Oh.
I think it was one of those J.D. Vance things. And we were just kind of
J.D. Vance old-fashioned video. Did you send me that?
Yeah. We were just back and forth on...
What is it with him and hot dog water?
I don't know what
There's
that's
a couple
about.
of things.
There's a bunch of them.
There's a couple of things. Like, he says please and thank you all the time, and then he says he's, like, drinking hot dog water.
I don't know what the hot dog water thing is about.
It's just a weird feature of it. It's funny.
There has to be something that I missed or whatever in politics, but
I don't think we have to overthink it. I think it's just a weird.
It could just be a weird thing. It could be tied to one of the memes that he's in or something weird. Because I went through a bunch of them today, and that was like in a few of them.
Yeah. Like I think I sent the Techno Viking.
You said the Techno Viking, and then I sent you the old fashioned with the And I say there was a few more, but there was like a flat Earth thing in the background of one of them.
That's in your side conversation away from me.
No, we talked about it in our chat.
Is that in our chat?
Yeah, I thought you were just ignoring it.
No, I saw that Napoleon Dynamite one.
Yeah, well, Dave sent one back then I sent one back to him about hot dog water old fashions. And whatever.
Oh my god.
I am wearing my SRPE 69 K1.
Oh, cool. All right, so this is the
it's
straight
the
black one.
It's a black dress KX.
Yeah.
And I noticed I haven't worn it in a while, and I was actually going to just wear my G-Shock. I didn't know if you were going to wear yours or not.
I might have had I thought of it.
Yeah,
Just
and
put anything on at all.
I had it on actually all day, and I took it off. But I put this on because I haven't worn it in a while, and I'm like, it's one of those things where this watch is probably going to get sold whenever I go into the next one.
Okay. What do you get for that, do you think?
They're between $200 and $400 on eBay.
Okay.
I knew their 350, which is weird. It's kind of like it's like a $150, $200 probably watch, but because it's all black,
Yeah.
it's like a.
Well, that's not stock, is it?
No, it is.
That is stock.
This is even the NATO.
I was going to say for a mod or something that seems awful high, but
even the NATO band on here is a Seiko NATO.
okay.
Like this
Oh,
is
that's
all 100% Seiko 5
Yeah.
SRPE.
These things tend to be like
69K1.
the Honda Civic or a Fender Strat or something where
Yeah,
like, you just kind of get.
So the Dress KX is like the stainless steel black faced version of this, and this is just the black version of that.
Yeah.
And they bring a little bit more of a premium because they're all black.
Sure. Stealth.
I think it's like a 39 millimeter. It's a little small for my wrist, but
I don't think so.
yeah, it looks fine. I think it'll go. I think it'll go when I'm on my way to my next thing. More expensive than this.
Yeah.
But it is a nice watch, and I haven't worn it in a while, and I thought it needed some love.
There you go.
It actually has, so it's a black dial, black PVD, I think is what they call
Yeah.
it.
Right.
It's
the
got
treatment
a
of the metal or something.
NATO black strap, Seiko branded on here. Clear case back. It actually has a black day date wheels to it. I mean, it's just all blacked out watch.
Cool.
I
love that.
Say I haven't worn it in a while. I would probably put a different NATO strap on here because this one here you can. It just feels a little cheaper than like some other NATOs.
It's got
I've
the
had.
rougher,
It's like a $5 NATO strap. It's not a $20
I've got a number
NATO
of
strap.
these. I've got a bag full of these on my dresser at home.
Yeah,
That's nice though. A little hard to read.
it is hard to read.
Yeah, especially the
easier-
hour hand and all the indices are.
It's
blacked out.
easier to read than that Seiko Mod black watch I had. I did sell that, and I got a pretty good penny for that too. I think I paid. I mean, all together it was like $100, in mod parts, and I sold it for like $200.
There
So I
you
doubled
go.
my money on that thing.
Yeah,
But
I don't know. This is cool.
it is.
This would be good on.
It's a dress watch. It's a blacked out dress watch.
Yeah.
And I don't really. I have one other dress watch, which again, it was my. I'll mention it, but one day I'll wear it and we'll get some pictures of it. But
I
I
should
have
probably do all dress watches one of these weeks because I have one that I have not worn yet.
I have
I just need a strap
like
for
a
it.
19. I think it's 1920s or 30s Gruen
Really?
tank style watch that was my great grandpa's.
Oh, this thing's cool.
It is, and it's on a little alligator strap.
Oh, perfect.
I have not worn it yet because we were gonna wear it when you were gonna wear your father's watch. I was gonna wear that.
That's
and
right. Yeah.
that just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, I can wear mine again, and you wear.
Yeah,
that
it's a beautiful old vintage watch. It's probably like 18 millimeters wide or something.
Yeah,
like that.
sure.
I mean,
It's tiny, and it's
it looks
gonna be-
it looks ridiculous, but I can
for a
actually
lady.
I can wear it on. I mean, it's from I think it's from the 1920s or 30s.
That's very
Gruen,
early.
yeah. It's very thin. So
Yeah.
it's got like a rectangular. We've been talking about watches for
45 minutes.
40, yeah, about 45
I've got
minutes.
more watch stuff to talk about if we're up for it.
I
mean,
am
we can,
really surprised.
Eric's not going to
like-
get a word in edgewise.
Yeah. Anyways, it's called the Very Thin, and they had like a curvature to it, so it fit your kind of wrist
sure.
that way.
Sure. That Hamilton I was looking at was kind of like that.
Yeah.
There was a, not quite rectangular, but oval. Yeah, I don't know what it
Yeah,
was. Anyway.
so they had a little odd shapes to them, but yeah, and my great grandpa's name is engraved on the back of it. It is, I think, 18 karat gold, and so it's
This
kind of
thing's
actually
special. Yeah.
It is. It's It's beautiful. I'll never get rid of it. It's going to, if I never wear it again, because it does look ridiculous. I actually wore it to a few weddings. I might have worn it to your wedding. It's there.
Yeah.
And I love having it. I just put it on the other day. It needs to be serviced really bad, and it's
Sure.
One
100
of
years
the-
old at this point.
yeah, it's one of those
Yeah, maybe.
watches that has it probably has like 10 moving parts in it or something stupid like that. And you can buy parts for them. You could buy watches that are similar that aren't 18 karat gold and get all the parts for them. But I'd rather just take it somewhere because I don't want to lose a piece.
And it's a Gruen. I mean, so does Gruen still function as a company anymore, or are they defunct?
So Gruen was a company from, I think, Ohio. They started out as an American company, and I think this is Gruen. Hopefully I'm not mixing it up with another company. But they were an American-made... I don't know if they made railroad or pocket watches. I'm assuming they did. But they were an American-made company, and then
It
after...
strikes me that they were one of the older company. I mean, they
Yeah.
may have done pocket watches and maybe even clocks or something.
I can't remember ever seeing a Gruen pocket watch in my head. But I think 1920s, 1930s American company, and they ended up switching to Swiss-made after a while because every watch was made over there, and it was easier to get parts or do whatever,
Sure.
or get it made.
Sure.
But I think that's kind of how it started. It was an American company, and then they moved to Swiss, and then I don't know if like the Swatch Group bought them up, or that was just a random thing to say. But if another company bought them out or bought them up, or if they just went bankrupt after a while,
Okay.
I don't know what happened with Gruen. That'd be
I honestly, I don't think I haven't researched this, but I don't think I've seen a Gruen watch made after like the 70s.
yeah, I
Maybe
mean,
since the quartz crisis. I don't know.
and that might have killed him. The
yeah.
quartz crisis, obviously. I was gonna say Roger Moore. It was a Bond
Connery.
watch. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sean
yeah.
Connery wore a Gruen.
Yeah.
Eric
Precision
Gruen.
Precision
I have a Gruen.
510.
So his Gruen
My Gruen, I would have to say, is maybe 80s.
80s,
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
that's when my dad was
and
working
that was a
for...
quartz, and that was a quartz movement.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's when he was working for GM.
Sure.
But
Okay.
that doesn't mean that the quartz crisis didn't kill Gruen, even though they tried.
Sure.
They might
yeah.
have got too late to the game.
I mean,
there.
that thing he has is something of a novelty.
it is.
Not to disparage it at all.
Yeah,
but,
no.
We would.
It's
have
still
to
an
look-
exclusive watch, which is cool.
Yeah,
I'm
it is.
sure. I mean, we can make a whole hour out of this episode of watches,
I'm-
and you're looking it up right now. I mean, we
I'm
could
looking
bring
up,
it up.
I'm looking up the Precision 510, which is what Connery wore, I think.
Oh,
Uh,
I thought you might have been looking up. What
oh,
was
like
Gruen's
s-
demise.
something
You know.
pertinent to what we're talking about? No.
Yeah, no.
I'm
you're
just
looking-
shopping.
the movie watches are ridiculously expensive for what they are to a point.
Yeah.
Um,
oh yeah.
There's
we
so
talked
many
about
movie
the-
watches that I want.
Yeah. So we talked about the Seiko from Alien.
Yeah. I forget it was a race car driver or a race car designer. I think.
Yeah.
Designed a bunch of. Started with a G.
Giardo or
Giardinera.
yeah. Anyways,
There
that
we
was
Not too bad.
I think that was Alien 2.
Yeah.
And that's like the double face thing, right? The alien watch.
No, it's just got a big weird box with the pushers on it.
Well, the one that
So
I'm
it's,
thinking
like,
about from
circular down.
Alien is like two different faces, and it like wraps around your wrist a little bit.
I was just looking at these because there's one I actually really like, but it's
Yeah,
more
when
of
you
a
start
race
bringing
watch.
movies into it, then I got some input.
There we go. All right, so Seiko.
I have it here. I just
Yeah, the whole case is kind of offset. Here's
the push buttons are
the
off.
Ripley.
Yeah.
Is that what we're looking at?
Well, that's what it's
Oh,
it's
that's
named
something
after.
different than I'm thinking about.
It's Giorgetto Guiagario.
Guigario. Yeah, and so he designed a bunch of sports
Giorgetto
cars.
Guiagario. Anyways,
Let me look that up quick.
it is the watch is offset to the band, and then it's got large push buttons on the side of it.
Giorgetto Guigario.
Yeah.
What did you
And
decide?
that watch, like, because they don't make it anymore, to buy a used one of them is it was a quartz movement in there, I think,
Yeah.
and they go for 800 plus, something like that, or more. The exact watch she probably wears in the movie is probably $3,000 or something stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but the Arnie is also, you can still buy the Arnie.
Oh,
Was
sure.
that from Commando?
That's been
or Alien, or I'm sorry, Predator.
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 Yes. Yeah.
And that one's
That was his personal watch, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And that's a digital analog watch. So it's a quartz watch, quartz digital with analog hands. Ryan has one of them. If he's listening to this right now, maybe he'll wear it when he comes.
He's not listening. You think he's researching what he's walking into here?
Well, he said he was going to listen, and then all of a sudden in the last week, we had a lot of listens. So I don't know if maybe he went through them,
And he hasn't spoken to any of us, so he's probably
well, he doesn't. He's not one of those people that would be like, "Hey, I listened to all 18 episodes of your podcast. What a great listen! I can't wait to be on there."
So
He's
I
not one
can't-
of those.
Next time you text him, it's gonna say
I can't
user
speak to you anymore.
Yeah, like I'm not
Yeah.
coming anymore.
service has been disconnected. You can no longer
Yeah.
contact this person.
Yeah. Court
Anyways,
order.
he has an Arnie. Maybe he'll wear it. I'm assuming he'll probably want to spice things up if he did listen to an episode and we talk
He's
about
got
watches.
so many. He's got
got
some
stuff.
cool stuff. He's
Yeah.
gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna wear to
But
impress
but
him.
if he wears his Arnie, that means he's listening.
All right.
Anyways,
Okay. That's the Easter egg he's gonna find. Huh?
the Hamilton Murph was a big one from Interstellar.
Oh,
I would
Yeah.
I would love to get that watch. I thought about
Were we just talking about that? Did you
Yeah,
send me
I-
something about Interstellar?
I might
We
have.
talked about it on the last podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't remember from week to week what we.
The
did.
Murph is, I think, it's a 42 millimeter, just regular Hamilton
Yeah.
watch. And it has actually so in the movie they talk about not zeros and ones, but what's it?
Binary code?
Oh, Morse.
Morse code.
Morse code.
Morse code. Sorry. So they have the Morse code in the. I think it might
That's
spell
right.
out Murph on it. I don't know what it actually spells out on the. It's on like the hour or the minute hand. So they actually have like little Morse code dots on the hand. They're probably one of their cleanest watches. You could wear it as a dress watch easily.
Yeah.
I wish I would have went for that more than my field khaki that I have, khaki automatic.
I feel like. Oh, was that your first Hamilton? No,
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
I feel like your first.
No, it was my second.
Okay, but
Yeah.
the one you keep,
The one I kept.
the
yeah.
one you keep, that kind of has to be the khaki, right?
Yeah, well,
It's
it's a
gotta be
beautiful.
the
It's a
field
khaki automatic. It's a beautiful watch.
Yeah.
Mel got it for me for Christmas last year. I mentioned that before, but it's got a brown dial on it or like whatever. So it's like it's kind of you can't wear it with everything. The
Yeah.
Murph is like a black dial, whatever. I could get both at some point in time. I guess I don't know. I wouldn't go out of my. It's like how
Yeah,
many.
it's an and, not an or. I mean, you can,
Yeah, it's just like
but it's just, how much time.
how many.
What's your time horizon here?
Yeah.
I mean, by
How
the
many-
time
how
you
many
die, you might have a
how many
vault
dive
full.
watches, how many dress watches, how many field watches do you need to have? And
That's
then,
what
like,
I thought you were
what are
talking
you
about with
wearing?
the alien watch.
No, that's a.
Oh, so that's from the
The
first
Casio,
movie.
yes.
Yeah, so that's from the
Okay.
first movie. You can buy or get 3D printed things to make that happen.
Okay.
That was like a custom made watch for the movie. That's not something you can buy.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Oh, this is made to order, $190.
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah, so those were.
I mean, it's stupid. It's
Yeah,
two
so
watch
it'd be
faces.
so from the
ridiculous.
the
You'd have to
original
explain it to everybody on the street who came up to
Yeah.
you.
the
You set
original
them a minute off from each other like George Webb.
Yeah.
yeah. The original
I'm
Alien
open
movie.
24 hours. Mm.
They had 2 Casio watches and one like pod type looking thing. That was like a movie prop watch. The second movie, they had the.
Why? What was the utility to that? Why would they do that?
It just looked sci-fi.
Yeah,
okay.
they needed something that looked out of the ordinary.
So they didn't
Yeah.
need to tell 2 different time zones, did they? Because there's plenty of
No.
watches that can do that.
Especially in space. Like, what
Yeah.
kind of time zones are you tracking? in
What
space?
time zone is in space?
Yeah.
That's
Captain's
that's,
log.
Wait, that's a great question that I just thought of now.
Well, in space, it doesn't matter, right? Because
You have not seen
Then
Interstellar
why do they
yet.
Then why did they take the Speedmaster to space?
because sun is irrelevant when you're in the vacuum of space, right? If you aren't
What
on a
is?
planet that's in.
No, I'm asking why did they wear a watch in space?
Well, I mean,
They're keeping.
They-
I guess
no,
they're keeping track
they were wearing a chronograph for a reason. They needed to time things
when they're going on the
sure.
moon,
to
and
the
that,
second.
yeah.
To the second.
Yeah, yeah.
So the actual still theoretically they're basing everything
So if you're
off
calling
of Earth.
Houston,
I mean,
I
They're,
guess
they're
you-
basing everything off of Earth time,
and they're
at that
basing
point
it
in
off
time.
their
Yeah.
internal clock because that's what they're relevant to.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Everything was based off of Earth time on the moon because it revolves around.
I guess
Earth.
time is only a construct on Earth, isn't it?
It
There
is.
you
It
go.
is. It is everywhere. But the alien watch is kind of crazy unless it because back then they didn't have things that automatically changed when you went places.
Atomic time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I wonder
when-
if I
when
took
did
my
it-
G-Shock into space, what would happen to it?
Yeah. It's gonna hit off that atomic.
I think I just
that
found the
atomic clock.
Achilles heel of
of G-Shocks.
yeah.
When you're like next,
Come on,
If you
G-Shock.
shoot it into space,
you're
you're
right
listening.
next to the satellite.
Yeah. It's actually based off of antennas on Earth.
yeah, it's a radio signal.
antenna.
Yeah, it's a
Antennae.
radio signal, low frequency.
I don't wanna-
Travels long distances. Everybody in the United States is based off of low frequency antenna in Colorado.
Yeah, Denver area, right?
Yeah.
Right. It's the same thing your phone runs off of, right? Like
Your phone's probably based off of satellites,
yeah, maybe.
but the satellites are probably based off of something that's based off of the atomic.
My
clock,
Fitbit is
whatever.
probably atomic.
No, that's probably just all done via internet.
Well, it's not hooked up to any internet right now. It's hooked up to Bluetooth. Maybe that has something to do with it. Okay.
Yeah, and your phone's running off of the internet.
All right. Well, anyway,
Do
I would-
phones get off when they aren't connected to life?
if I go on a plane and put it on airplane mode, it doesn't do anything. It kind of stays where it is.
but the
frozen
time
in
still
time.
runs. But like,
Well, if the time runs, but it doesn't change time zones. So, if I go, if I
Yeah.
cross time zones and then turn it on the tarmac when you land,
sure,
then it
like
rejiggers and I get all the
does
texts that I missed.
does the computations inside of a phone go slightly off like a automatic watch would? Even quartz watches will get off. Rarely do they, but so
Like how? Like what? Is it their relation to magnetic north? Or
I can't
something?
believe
And that-
we've literally talked an hour about watches, but
I feel like we didn't talk enough about watches the last few episodes, so we're making up for time.
yeah. Well, so clutches.
I'll spare you my fascination with the G-Shock this
Quartz
week.
movements.
at least.
Quartz movements are based off of. I'm sorry, Eric. Quartz movements are based off of a frequency. For the
Yeah.
most part, I mean, automatic watches are too to a point.
It's-
It's
well-
not a frequency, but it's
Sure, but it's the pulsating electronic signal
Pulsations.
that gets.
Everything's
So that's
based
how
off of
that's how
frequency.
My
quartz
kid-
watches stay in time. So now you have a phone that is digital, but yet it's not connected to something to correct itself constantly.
that's why it's wrong until
does
it reconnects.
Does it have? Well, it's wrong, but is the second still right? Like,
Oh, I don't know.
to the microsecond, because a quartz watch gets off after a while because it's set to a certain hertz, and that hertz probably doesn't exactly match up with the 52.18 days there are in the year or whatever it is. It's probably close, but it's not at the same time. Because there's, that's why we have a leap year, because there's whatever. And then every now and then they adjust the clock by a second or two because some things are off randomly because the day isn't. as much as people think the day or we go around the Earth 365 days, that's not exactly 365 days. It's 365.189.
You're talking about fractions.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could probably go
blah,
into
blah.
infinity with decimal points. And
Yeah. Who knows what it is, if it's pi or whatever, but hey, we're talking. Well,
But
it's,
my
it's not
kid-
a perfect circle, I guess.
well,
Anyways,
I won't even get into it. All right. So anyway, did we have any
Digging
news
down
this
a
week?
We
Digging
do.
down a rabbit hole.
We have a big story. I have one story. Daniel Stern has been arrested for soliciting a prostitute.
Who is Daniel Stern?
Who is Daniel Stern?
Mm-hmm.
He was bushwhacked. His most famous.
He was Home Alone. He is the
Oh,
opposite to Joe Pesci. So,
okay. Yeah.
And
The
City Slickers.
Sticky Bandits,
Yes.
Wet Bandits.
Yeah, that really worked. That
yeah.
aged well.
Wet Bandit.
Sticky Bandits, Wet Bandits.
Well,
And-
so what? He was hiring a hooker?
Yeah, in California.
Okay.
It's like it's even a fucking crime.
Who cares?
I didn't care. When I read that, I'm like, let the dude screw. Like, why
Yeah.
is this news?
Yeah. Had he been in Vegas, this would not be a story.
Yeah. Like this, well, the same thing happened with Hugh Jackman when he was arrested for soliciting a prostitute.
Oh, he did. Okay.
And Tom Arnold was supposed to be there, but he stayed at his hotel room.
What?
There's-
Tom
there's-
Arnold was hanging out with Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, because they were. I sent you an entire Tom Arnold
I
stand
don't
up about
know
this.
I don't.
Yeah.
Not recently.
Yeah, it was one of those things where Tom Arnold was like, anytime he was on a movie
Hey, buddy.
movie crew
Wanna
with someone,
get some-
he would want to hang out with him. And Hugh Jackman stopped and he was like, we're not friends. We're just coworkers.
Hey, pal, I know a great strip joint. Let's go. Trying to cook up a good Tom Arnold impression.
But yeah, his
What kind of a sick bitch leaves takes the ice cube trays out of that freezer?
so your wife's banging a used car salesman. Big deal. But yeah, that was an awful one, by the way. But yeah, he but no, so Daniel Stern, my favorite role of his is probably in City Slickers.
Yeah, that was good.
He plays Scott.
He
It's pretty much Scott in a movie.
was good in Frankenweenie.
Oh yeah, and Little Monsters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we still on Daniel or
Yeah.
Daniel
Yeah.
Stern?
And one of my favorite roles of his is Rookie of the Year, where he's the pitching coach.
Oh yeah.
And he actually directed that movie. And when they asked him to be in it, he wanted nothing to do with acting in the film because he had too much on his plate. So he perfectly wrote into his part. His character kept getting stuck in positions to where he wasn't in the movie for like most of the film. So like getting locked in the cage by like all the equipment, getting stuck between the doors when they're out on the road. He just wrote himself out of the film, but it was fantastic.
It was a good comedic relief on top of it.
Yep. But yeah, so
Okay, so
I
he hired
say-
a hooker. Whatever. Vaya con Dios.
Well, what state was he in?
California.
Yeah. See, like I said, if you were in Vegas, that would not have mattered. It wouldn't have been a
You'd
story.
think
It's a
California would be like
It's a misdemeanor.
sure. Oh, so why is that even news?
It shouldn't be news.
Because it's him,
I am
Celebrity.
speaking about it in solidarity with Daniel Stern.
There you go. We're all in
Let the man
solidarity.
screw, even if he has to pay for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Illegal.
Take a little of that Frankenweenie
illegal,
money and-
like pimp and whatever, or obviously illegal prostitution to a point is whatever. If women want to make money that way,
I'm pro sex work.
It's
yeah,
the
like
world's
whatever.
oldest profession.
It is
isn't it? Yeah.
supposedly. That's what they say. If you want to do that to yourself, whatever. I mean, OnlyFans is legal, and that's pretty.
Stripping's legal,
yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
sex work.
So it's like
It's not penetration, but it's sex work.
not that I would be excited about it and like for myself or anything like that. I mean,
I don't think anyone else would either.
yeah, exactly.
Everyone has their niche, Will.
Yeah. I've seen clown porn.
I mean, you could probably make a pretty penny on Foot Finder.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I put on some teddy bear ears.
Whoa, we're getting a little deep here. I'm starting to find out your guys' thing for me.
Now you're cooking.
All right, so is that your only news?
That's the only news that
we
I
had
had.
News? Did
We
have
had
any
Scott.
other
We
news?
had Scott
Well, yeah.
Adams passing away. Creator of
Oh,
Dilbert.
Scott Adams.
Dilbert.
Yeah.
He had cancer for a long time. It was coming.
A year.
He
More
talked
than a year.
He talked about it for a
Or
long
he was
period of
dying.
time.
He announced a
suspected
year
that
ago. that
Yeah,
he
he
was-
suspected he wouldn't live more than a year.
Oh,
About a
okay.
year ago.
I see.
It's creator of Dilbert. Everybody knows Dilbert. Nobody knows Scott Adams.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, I don't know much about Dilbert. I never read it.
Yeah.
It didn't speak to me, I don't think, because it was all like white collar office humor.
It was. Well, I mean, it was in the Freeman every week or whatever.
Yeah.
It was in
Yeah.
everybody's local paper.
Yeah.
That's something.
Surprisingly.
I only read it for the Far Side.
And he's
Is
something.
that
He has a few books, and I downloaded one of them ages ago. But it was he talked a lot about persuasion and marketing. Well, marketing
Yeah.
not so much, but persuasion as far as
It was.
as far as that goes.
This brings me up to a slightly odd tangent, but a book that Mel was reading, or was it a podcast she was listening to? I don't remember. I think it was a podcast she was listening to. The lady who would talk about a lot, like relationship goals and how to keep relationships and all this stuff kind of going. I think her last name was Hollister.
She's
correct me.
actively listening to this in front of you.
That means she wants you to hear it.
No.
Like,
Well, it
she
was
wants
funny.
you to know
she was,
that
she was talking about. My wife compares me or our relationship to every single movie and TV show she watches and every smut book she reads.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And, anyways,
Does she watch Married with Children?
she should, because that's exactly how it would be. Anyways, I think it was Stephanie. Anyways, it doesn't matter her name. She ended up getting a divorce for her husband like a year or two ago. And then she's like, well, I can't trust this lady's relationship stuff anymore. It's like, yeah, no shit.
I guess. I don't know if
You can make yourself sound great in a book. We make
Well, sure.
ourselves sound okay on this podcast.
we
and
sound
we're
like
terrible
perfectly
people.
reasonable people, don't we?
Yeah, and we are all have
Far
our
from the truth.
we all have a lot of complications.
I mean,
especially Eric.
I don't know if I discredit her for getting divorced, because sometimes the best thing you can do is knowing when to quit something.
No,
There is that.
no. I don't disagree with that at all. But she was talking about having a perfect relationship and all of her stuff,
Yeah.
and then like
Anyone who is perfect in
didn't-
their vernacular is
Yes.
probably someone you should disregard.
nothing is perfect. In fact, I like the differences in between. Like, if I argue with my wife, it actually like makes me
Aroused.
like no, especially since her father might listen to us.
oh,
but,
sorry.
Yeah, we've way crossed that line already before.
Yeah.
But anyways, like
You have to get through 50 minutes of watch talk before you get to this.
I think he tolerates me.
yeah. Well, no, actually, her dad likes me a lot, but supposedly, I'm his favorite.
Son-in-law.
Yes, son-in-law.
Favorite
His
person
only
married to his
son-in-law.
daughter.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm lost.
You like arguing with your wife.
Oh, I do, because the makeup of it all kind of like brings us closer together all the time. You know, like the. No, not that.
Yeah.
No, you get upset at each other, and then it's like when you make up, you talk more. You figure out things more. And I'm not a big talker.
You can talk without
Yeah.
fighting.
No, I know that, but you've never had an argument with your wife, and then like when you made up, everything was better.
Oh, dozens, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I'm getting at, is that like the makeup after a fight always seems to kind of heal more than the stupid argument we had was.
Yeah.
Because it'd be over something dumb, like not picking up after, not doing something silly around the house. Like we never have like huge life goal arguments or anything like that. It's always
Yeah.
petty crap. And then it's like you always have a good heart-to-heart afterwards to make up after it. And it always feels like I get closer or whatever. I explain my emotions more than my monotone self normally does.
Now try explaining your emotions before you get to those petty arguments.
That's not going to happen.
That's a goal.
Eric, thank you for trying to be my life coach, but that's not going to happen.
Carla and I mean, we disagree on a lot of stuff. We agree on just about everything. There's, more to life than politics.
You bet your ass there is.
More Eric.
Way more to life. Otherwise, we
Eric.
wouldn't have,
What?
We all agree that we need more Eric.
Right.
Yeah. Your wife wants more of
Eric,
one of your best friends.
Right. But
Think about that, Dave.
I'm not
Deeply.
worried. I'm not worried. I got hit
I
on at a
wouldn't-
bar by a floozy this weekend.
Nice.
You told me about it. Yeah.
Love it when that happens.
Ugh.
Ty was running lights with me at a bar in West Dallas.
We
It's an
cut Dave
outdoor
off
gig.
talking about.
I know.
Carl,
We're gonna get
man.
back to his floozy talk. This
No,
is
it
on
was the
with
pre-talk
this.
for that. But anyways,
We're it was an outdoor gig to where it was appropriate to have my teenage daughter run with me in that, and it was an early one, like I think 5 o'clock or something. But this drunk lady, like because the bar has like a bus that runs between like 5 other bars that they have.
Yeah.
So this drunk woman walks up to my daughter and goes, "Do you know if the guitarist is single? My friend wants to fuck him."
Straight to the
And
point.
Ty just starts laughing.
I mean, can't blame a girl
Why
for
beat
trying.
around the bush?
Right? Like
exactly
a direct
what
woman.
she wants to do. Yeah.
Yeah, she learns a lot about people working with me.
Of course, yeah, and so she's better off for it.
Right?
She's going to be better equipped than most people her age to go out into the world.
I find it hilarious thinking back on just everything in high school. Like the people you didn't like versus the people you liked, the things you did socially versus the things you do now. Like, it's just so different. And I'm not saying you didn't need those things.
You talk like I've grown up.
I feel pretty
You
much
have.
the same.
So
If I had the wherewithal and the
studio?
and the means to
Anyways.
do whatever I wanted when I was in high school, I'd pretty much be drinking
But
all day.
yeah, well, I'm just talking about like your social cliques. Like, I don't hate anybody anymore. Not that I hated anybody in high school, but
It takes effort to hate.
yeah, but there was just
hate is effortful, and
There's
frankly,
just-
you don't give these people that time of day.
there's just stupid
it's-
things you did
'cause
in
you're not
high
trapped
school
in a
because
building
you
with them.
were. Yeah, well,
So you don't have to think of them at all.
you don't have to, but
you hate them
you're
because you're trapped in a cinder block room with them or something.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like the different types of people that you went to high school with that were like out of your clique, that were different or weird or odd. Like those people, like I don't hate anymore. I don't have any hate for anybody anymore. Like,
No.
I was in a
not
weird
that I hated
position
anybody in high school, but it was, I mean, we were kind of all not part of like a weird hate type. Like, we didn't pick on people. We weren't bullies or anything like that, or we weren't necessarily
Well,
jocks.
not physically.
or-
No.
yeah,
I'd make fun of people.
intellectually.
you'd make fun of
because it's
people. I mean, there's
Not,
people,
not even intellectual. I wouldn't go that far. It's just, I'd say.
but yeah, you
shit
wouldn't
on
do
people.
that anymore necessarily.
Oh, he wouldn't?
I don't know. Have you listened to the past 18
have.
episodes of
I have, Dave.
Jamdad's podcast?
I have. By the way, this drink, we had Campari's, we had the bourbon ones on the first
The
one.
Boulevardier.
Boulevardier. Was
Yeah.
that our first podcast? when
May
we
have
had
been.
that?
Yeah. We haven't had a Negroni since
We were out in the
maybe
garage.
one or two or
The
something.
second one or third one. It might
Yeah.
have been the third podcast. This has grown on me. Well, I liked it the first time more than I liked the Boulevardier.
I agree. I like
But-
the gin better than the bourbon. For
But-
those listening, that's the bourbon cousin to the Negroni is the Boulevardier.
The Negroni has grown on me to a point where I would have more than one in a night. Granted,
I was thinking of making another. Are you empty?
I'm not there yet, but Dave and I are drinking Negronis. Eric is drinking.
I'm drinking lime seltzer water.
That's why he's been so quiet.
Yes.
That, and we haven't talked about anything that interests him at all.
So I'm going to interject for a second just so I can announce that I am using a new piece of equipment this evening.
Go ahead, Eric.
An SE Electronics V7, which is generally a live vocal mic. It's a super cardioid. But I wanted to give it a try and give a shout out. So if someone searches for it, maybe they'll come across our podcast because it's going to be in the...
Put it in the show notes.
I'll put it in the show notes.
Yeah.
Dave, and I want to know how it sounds, so after I listen to this week's episode, I'll do a review of it next week.
Do we have an address as to where to mail checks?
Yeah, well, we have a bank account now, so...
Yeah, that's right. I've got to follow up with that because I set it up and...
I was
don't
getting
know
all the
what happened
emails
with
on
that.
it.
We should be getting cards pretty soon, or a card.
The weird thing is that I think through Red Circle...
So we're going to get some jet skis now.
I think we need to break up. Like, I think through Amazon we can advertise. So, like, we might have to go to, like, specific groups to advertise.
There are
not
packages,
necessarily
yeah,
through
and
Red
Well,
Circle.
you can do it right through Red Circle.
You can, but it was a little weird on, like, how, like, when I... It almost seems like you have to pay to get advertised.
Well, there's, like, a
but
next
it's
level
weird.
that you can, like, subscribe to.
Yeah. We need to
And is
talk
it the
about
type
that
of thing
more.
where they have say a basket of advertisers and they just insert it wherever into your podcast, like at the 30-minute mark, here comes an ad.
Yeah, and then
something.
we get paid for, how many people listen, I think, would
Something,
be how it
yeah.
would be. Or listen
But
to
it
even
always
that
comes at the
segment.
worst time and breaks up whatever sentence you were talking.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking.
That's how YouTube, like,
Yeah.
YouTube is, like, always their highest peak of
Yeah, sure.
viewership. They always throw an ad right before it.
Right.
I'm assuming that's how everything works.
So everything's going to be in the
and-
first 10 minutes of our thing. And
Yeah.
then,
So we do need to, I don't know, have, like, a communion pot for that at some point in time.
Okay.
Until we get it paid for.
yeah.
Anyways.
I feel like we missed something. We're like running up against the clock here.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're 14
We
minutes
talked about
out.
watches for an hour.
Talking
Yeah.
about watches.
Watches.
We
we
have
talked
not
about
talked
drinks.
about Metro Minute.
Metro Minute. Okay.
Metro Minute.
Metro
all
Minute.
right.
Throw that up.
All right.
No.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you're going to throw it in there right now?
I'll get it.
All right. So anyway, the Metro Minute.
You kind of got to give it a little bit of, like, fluff talk to introduce it.
Yeah.
So, like, we're over talking that music because it sounds kind of good. Because that's how it
Okay.
is.
Yeah. Sure.
So now you can
Sure.
talk. You can
Okay.
start talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the Metro Minute now.
So, all right. Today I started using my sea salt spray in my hair as opposed to hairspray. And
you use hairspray normally?
it depends.
Like Aquanet?
It depends. Not Aquanet. No.
Oh, okay.
Well, you get like it's cheap. It's like Tresemme or something like that. Whatever.
But you're using sea salt now.
Sea salt spray. And I've had it for a long time. I just kind of neglected it, and it didn't really get the difference in the whole thing. It's still there to give your hair some hold.
Well, it's got to be healthier and add mineral to it, right?
I would imagine.
Yeah.
I guess it's got sea salt in the name, so
It's a mineral there.
yeah.
Is salt good to add to your hair, though?
One would think it would dry it out. I don't know. I haven't noticed.
I mean, it would dry it out, but does, the other stuff you're using
I'm
dry
not-
it out?
I don't know.
Well, you brought
I
it
don't know
up.
these things. Yeah,
This
I
is
brought it
your
up to
Metro
say,
Minute.
but I brought it up so the functionally, the sea salt spray gives it doesn't create a helmet,
Yeah.
which is important, right?
Sure.
So like my hair has still been blowing around in the wind. It's windy tonight. I had to put air in my tires, and so I'm out in the cold,
Sure.
doing that.
Aluminum rims.
Yeah. And so, but it falls right back into place. It keeps a shape and some volume from the regular routine, but you don't need to use hairspray. In fact, it's probably better you don't.
Have you used like a dry paste, a paste?
I do like a styling paste for
Yeah, styling
texture
paste, yeah.
and that type of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I do that and get the crew stuff for that.
I
There's a crew.
I use crew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I do my hair, but
Right.
it's not too often.
That looks
anymore.
natural. That looks like a natural
was wearing-
oil
I
that's
was-
holding your hair up.
Yeah, it is a natural oil. I wanted to, not to get into too deep into this, but I wanted to shower before we started this, and I didn't get a chance to.
You didn't.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I don't think it looks too bad. It looks. I was wearing a stocking cap earlier, so
that's
up.
what does it. Mine is day old at this point. What time is it?
Yeah.
10:04. Yeah, so
I
this would have been
normally
at
use
least 12 hours old.
I normally
right
use
now.
a Crew styling paste.
Yeah.
In my hair.
I made the mistake of getting the Equate styling paste. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Spend the extra. It might be an extra $10. It's worth it.
I thought of as I mentioned to you guys before.
I'm a
kind
Dapper
of
Dan man.
obviously I have a lot to add to the things that you talk about quite a bit. You guys both have your segments now, and I don't. That's kind of weird.
You don't have a segment?
I don't have a segment. Well,
I guess you don't.
I know
Well,
most.
he's got news, and that was a bust.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have Metro Minute. He has news.
I talked about my
normally
childhood
have
hero, Daniel Stern.
the information on the watches that we talk about.
Yeah.
Even though we all contribute.
Yeah.
You had a hour-long segment about
I
watches
did.
today.
I did, but I just felt bad because it's like I don't. Dave, you guys both had watches, and we talked about watches together, except for Eric. Anyways, I thought about adding on to your Metro Minute about buying like a buy it for life type thing.
Okay. All right.
We could mention a buy it for life type object or thing that you obviously buy it for life.
Yeah.
We could talk about one thing
There's
a week.
so many things.
There's so many things.
Get a good leather bag to travel with. So, like, I've got one, and I need to get it fixed. The zipper's all screwed up on it. But this
Sure.
good brown leather bag, I don't know the brand name, but it belonged to my dad, and
Yeah.
now I've got it, and it's great hauling it through the airport. I see these things for sale now for $700.
Yeah. Like a weekender bag,
Yeah,
if you will.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that for life. This thing's probably
You took
40
away from
years
my,
old the way it is.
You took away from my buy it for life.
I'm
thing,
sorry.
yeah,
Go ahead. That came to mind though, and
No,
and
no,
I
no, no.
agree. I love the
Will had a thing, and you stole it.
I love the segment, and so
Yeah,
I'm too excited to contain
I
myself.
100% didn't even have an item to talk about tonight. I just wanted to bring up the
It's
fact
top
that
of my head. This is how I don't
Yeah.
think about this
Well,
all
well,
week,
exactly.
and then we're
There's-
back here on the couch. And I can just
there
rattle it off.
is. I'm sure it'll get dry at some point in time, but there is hundreds of items we could talk about. We'll leave it to like one a week, maybe
Buy it for
offshoots
life.
of
It
it.
can't be a watch.
Buy it for life. Well, it can be a watch, but we don't need to talk about watches any more than we already do.
Okay. Yeah. God,
But
what
yeah,
else?
yes, a nice leather weekender bag is a great add-on. You could even if you can't afford a pure leather, I would get a nice heavy like duck canvas bag. Too would be
Sure.
a little bit cheaper and would last you a very, very long time. I find it funny that a lot of the people that talk about buy it for life things on YouTube, they aren't necessarily buy it for life things, but they buy it for a long, long time type thing. Because they talk about
There's a lifespan to everything. Chances are you're going to outlive.
There's certain things that you
something.
could buy for life. But I mean, they talk about like leather boots. Well, you're going to have to get them resold at some point in time
Right.
or restitched or whatever. And
That doesn't mean no maintenance. It doesn't mean no maintenance.
doesn't
on
mean
your
there's
item.
again with watches. I mean, you could buy a Rolex. A Rolex would be a lifetime a buy, but you're going to have to get it serviced every 7
Yeah.
years.
Right.
You know, probably every 10 years. They say every 6 or 7, but it's probably every. You don't want to pay $1,000 every 6 or 7 years
Yeah,
unless you can
right.
afford it. But anyways, not talking about watches.
It's a good segment, though.
It is.
That's-
Buy
I
it for
like
life.
that.
We'll just tack it onto the Metro Minute to add a little fluff to it.
No, it needs its own theme song.
Yeah, these all do.
We could write like a heavy metal like buy it for life, buy it for life. No. That brings me up to we got 6 minutes left.
I got to pee so bad.
Yeah, you got 6 minutes. Eric's holding
give
out
it
his
to you.
hand.
I'll say it.
We have not played guitar on the channel for a few episodes now. And I think I liked it. I know that Eric's pinky was fucked up and he was the normal guy that
He could have been
played.
playing this whole time.
Yeah. He's about halfway through his
I'm down
transition.
a digit.
Yeah,
A very
okay.
important digit for playing.
Yeah.
But we were playing on a $100 Washburn guitar that my father-in-law gave to me. But I have since upgraded it to Rhodes Flying V Jackson. And I'm going to have Dave look through it.
Best guitar to sit down with on a couch.
That's what I said.
I know.
That is,
And
you can play it upright like this.
I ended up getting it through one of my dad's buddies for a good price, or okay price, I guess. And it'll look good on a wall.
Yeah.
So,
right next to the
half finished
the
Les
half-
Paul.
half stripped Les Paul.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this one could be finished too because I got to add a piece of wood onto it that broke off. 'Cause
What?
Flying V's are ridiculous. Anyways,
Somebody smacked into it probably.
Yeah.
Huh? Put it into a doorway or
but
something.
anyways, it's a Jackson Rhodes Flying V.
I
And
love Jackson. I've always
it's
loved
a beautiful
Jackson
guitar.
guitars.
I got sent a picture of it, and before my dad said he wanted $150 for it.
It's worth that,
And
probably.
Yep.
yeah, I've looked them up. This is like their India versions, the early
Yep.
2000s India versions.
Oh, okay.
But they're still worth, with the Floyd Rose on them. It's a Jackson Floyd Rose, so it's
It doesn't
Licensed
say Floyd
by-
2 or anything, but it's still
Yeah.
licensed.
Yeah, it's fine.
it's a licensed Floyd Rose by Jackson. They're like $300-400.
I've owned them. They're great. I've had what? How many Jacksons have I had?
You've had a few, which
I've
remember.
had two or three Charvels and
you
like
had a
Jackson
Dinky.
era Charvels, and then at least one Dinky Jackson Dinky. Did I have another Jackson?
I don't think so.
No, I guess
I
that's
only
it.
know of the two. I know the Model 6.
Yeah,
And-
650 XL
Yes.
that had the Schaller Floyd on it. Not
Yeah,
the
that
Jackson
thing was
license.
awesome.
That was awesome. I should have never sold it. Ebony
I gotta-
fretboard neck through,
Yes.
active electronics
Ooh.
or active preamp,
Yeah.
passive pickups. But
That thing was awesome.
that
I
was
can't
awesome.
believe you got
I
rid of
should-
it.
Yeah, I kicked myself.
Add that to your
No,
list of
Dave, you told me
guitars that-
before we started this podcast that you have every guitar that you ever need, and you don't need anything.
Well, I don't
expensive.
need it. It's not a matter of need.
Yeah.
No, but I wish you. I bet you wish you still had that Washburn.
The Washburn was cool.
I didn't like it.
That was an honorary Jackson because that was a
Yes.
Grover Jackson design Washburn.
Yeah, I bet you wish that you had it now to sell instead of selling it when you got rid of it
Yes.
for like probably.
Right,
$300
because the
bucks.
wiring was all screwed up because I didn't know how to wire anything.
And we tried
Evidently.
straightening it out several times.
Yeah,
and just
it just never sounded right. The
Yeah.
pickups were weird. I should have just torn everything out and redid it, but I didn't.
Yeah,
I think
we
I
all
tried
have
some like weird DiMarzio that I had, that
Yeah.
green and black one. It was a super distortion or
Yep.
something.
One of these episodes, we need to like make a list of things that we wish we never sold.
Yeah,
Cause like I have a few odds and ends.
It's a pretty
that
long list.
Yeah, I know it'd be kind of fun to like reminisce and talk about like things that you should have kept or wish
Yeah.
you would have kept.
I have
Yeah.
one thing that I wish I wouldn't have sold was my Marshall Power Brake.
okay. Well, what'd you sell that for?
I think I want to say I traded it up for my JCM 900. So it was a solid
Traded up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
it was a solid trade-in, but I wish I had it because when I bought it, I think I bought it for like 150 and they are not that anymore.
no, but you can get an attenuator.
You can
doesn't
get
have
an
to be
attenuator.
doesn't have to be a power brake.
I know.
There's way
They're
more things.
electronically the same.
How many 90s era toys do you wish you still had back? Like
Yeah.
the list is long.
I have reacquired most of them through Christmas. Reissues, but to the T, and things that, like on the Technodrome that I got, the things that were problematic on the original one, which I still have my original, they fixed on the new one.
Oh, cool.
So they made it better, but still to the original.
Yeah, I was comparing my because I bought the turtles, the
Yeah.
new turtles.
You guys talk about this. I'm gonna be right back.
Well, we're going
Yeah.
to be signing off. All right, okay. You go.
Yeah, and I got a tickle in my throat, and I don't have a cough. That thing's way out of tune.
It's okay.
Oh,
But
my
yeah,
God.
you were saying turtles?
Yeah, I got it. I'm getting over a cold and I'm coughing.
Oh, it's okay. We don't have the cough button yet.
No, I'm working on it.
But over Christmas, I ended up with some the reissues of the 80s and 90s Turtles toys, which I wish that I not that I got rid of. It's one of those things that when I was little, I didn't clean up well enough, and my mom just slowly threw parts of it away.
Yeah. I'm assuming that happened with a lot of my stuff. Like, I wish I had my Morpher still for the Power Rangers, you know.
Yep.
And only because it's worth money now, not necessarily because I want to have it sitting on a shelf. Granted, I bought one to sit on a shelf.
I like shelf things. I mean, I've got just buckets of stuff that were decorating my arcade.
I have my Raphael sitting up there, and I don't have the size for it anymore. But I bought the new ones. I'm still like fighting this cough right now. Anyways, but it came with all of them, and I know I had all of them, and I have no clue where the rest of my turtles went.
I still have most of my original toys, like my action figures. My favorite turtles that I had are the ones where the shell would open and the head would flip around and would turn into like a non-mutated little turtle.
Yeah.
You could like flip the legs forward. Those things were cool.
Those were cool, and I had those too.
Did you? I also had the movie ones. The ones from the 90s.
I had those as well.
Yeah, they were like softer and they were like
cool
textured.
Too. Like, where did all of these things go? Because I know I didn't sell them. I know I sold some things, but I'm sure I didn't sell those. I do not like. You sent them to me, the Power Rangers with the flip heads.
Yeah,
those things are gaudy.
They are, but they were original.
They were original.
That was like the original toys, and
I just was like, I don't even want to buy them.
I didn't.
You need to keep me in the loop on when the Dragon Zord drops, so
I will.
That's a definite buy.
Yep, and I mean they have to be doing the Saba at some point too.
Saba, the White Tiger. I mean, how do you roll that in? Because the White Tiger then all of a sudden comes into the new Zords.
Yep.
And then they still have the. Oh my God! I can't get rid of this. The tank.
Titanus.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, that's all right. We're just waiting for Dave to come back down so we can sign off because we're at our mark.
We are at our mark.
But Will's having a coughing fit. Oh, the dog's here. You want to say hi, buddy? No? All right. You all right there, Will? We're all getting over colds.
Yeah. What did I walk into here? Cold. Ugh, good.
Oh, we were talking about Power Rangers.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I brought the dog down. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. He deserves to be down here because he's a big doofus.
Oh, he's a good boy. Look at him. Look at a good boy. Wow.
All right, well.
Dog.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
All right. He knows what's coming.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. This is going to be the next half hour of your life, isn't it?
All right.
Yeah, baby.
It's just on the wrong pipe.
I got a tickle in my throat. The Campari's not taking care of it. All right. Jamdadpodcast at google.com or gmail.com. Oh. You can hear us on Spotify, Apple Music, or Amazon Music. We're on Instagram, Jamdad Podcast. We're also on X at Jamdad Podcast. And I am waiting for a Campari. Or a Negroni, I should say. Thank you all for listening. Stay safe. Drive sober. And have a good night.
I'm trying to stop the recording. Your dog's licking between my fingers. It's so weird.
You shake hands. You should taste your own medicine.